Hey, welcome back, multifamily investors. Brandon, and we're checking today's new listings. We're back on market listings for Western Washington. We have 4 duplexes in King County. Wow. 2 quads in King County. We've got a triplex in Pierce. We have 2 5+ unit commercial properties, 1 seller financed opportunity, and nothing in Thurston. All right, let's dive in. So we have duplex in Renton. Better be nice for that price. We'll check it out. 64 days on the market. So it came back on. Same with this one in Issaquah. Same with this one in Seattle. This is a new one in Seattle for $2 million, a duplex. Yep, believe it. Let's see. Price reduction. Yep. Renton, Benson Hill area, fully remodeled, fully permitted duplex featuring 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,700 square feet for $2,800, and a 2-bed, 1-bath. 1,000 square feet for $2,000. It's saying it's about a 5 cap is what it'd be looking at. It's on septic, 1959. They're trying to sell you here on the subdivide a lot because it's big. Let's see how big it is. It's over about 1/3 of an acre, so it is big. But probably not something for any of my clients. But if you are into developing or can take that on or have the experience, not a bad opportunity probably. This one we've been watching in Issaquah. It's a nice looking duplex. I mean, they're big townhome with 2-car garages. I think the price has just been too rich for a lot of people. They're 2-bed, 1.5 bath, 1,270 square feet. And again, I keep highlighting that there's probably obviously upside. If one side's getting $2,450, there's opportunity there for another 20% or so in a rent bump on the other side. Next one is Queen Anne. Boy, that seems cheap for Queen Anne. Let's see. It's 1905. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, and a 1-bed, 1-bath. No rents. So they do have gross scheduled income rent here. Total monthly income $2,300, but nothing listed below, which is odd. So I'd have to find out what's going on with that. Let's just take a quick look because that seems kind of cheap. It's probably really small. Probably like a house, upper living. It might actually be more like a single family with an EDU, accessory dwelling unit, upper kitchen, lower. It's a nice looking little older property. And there's the exterior picture. Duplex on the street. It is smaller, but the location is what's right here. Looks pretty ideal, and you've got some newer stuff around it as well. Showing your location to Fremont and the cut. There you go. That's actually kind of a good deal that's a great house hack for someone who wants to live near the city. Queen Anne Magnolia is one of the better neighborhoods of Seattle, in my opinion. Okay, here's the one that's $2 million near Green Lake. It has a 5-bed and then a 1-bed, 1-bath. I wonder if it's more like, again, not a true, see, basement level is mother-in-law unit. So it's not a true duplex. It's a nice single family with a mother-in-law. That's still, man, that's quite a price tag. It's saying 3.9 cap, but 1916. Okay, moving on. If my computer will cooperate, here we go. 2 quads in King. Looks like neighboring 4plexes in Kent, 723 and 729. Let's check them out. Brand new, 0 days on market. Huge cash flow property. Yeah, we hear that a lot. 0 owner utility expense, tenants value utility, that's good. Townhome style units. Let's see, 2-bed, 1.5 bath, almost 1,000 square feet. Yeah, this will go pretty quickly, actually. I know this area, so it's, you could call it up and coming a bit. This looks like some virtual staging. Dated, but clean. Nice little countertop, bathroom. So probably both of these side by side. Looks like you could use some new asphalt in the parking, but I remember, I think I looked at these a couple years ago. Yes, I remember this parking lot. So somebody is unloading them. The problem is, I think if I recall, some of these neighboring properties were a little sketch. So again, good opportunity, but do you want to own the nicest properties on the block. Usually not. But for a first rental, and that's 1.2 is about, for a decent, those size units in South King County is about what we see for fourplexes. And these if they're all improved units, it looks like, doesn't say what they've spent on the rehab. And they've done an offer review date, not surprising. So again, yeah, there's the neighboring one as well. And ideally, honestly, I think it would be best if you were an investor, you could buy both of these. I know it probably blows somebody's budget, but you don't really want to have one of these and then have the neighboring landlord be a slumlord or a jerk or problematic, right? Not putting good tenants in there, keeping good tenants in there. So I would suggest that somebody looks at this as a $2 million opportunity and buy both of those. And let's see the triplex in Pierce. That's Tacoma. I've been on the market a day on Pine. Excuse me, my phone. Not a bad price. Let's see what the unit mix is. It's a 100-year-old property, 2-bed, 1-bath, and 2 1-beds. 1,200 is definitely probably under market, and depending on the condition of the 1-beds, this is not a bad price for 3 units in Tacoma. This was the price for duplexes not too long ago, and you have some off-street parking. Looks clean. It looks like it's been updated quite a bit. New roof, maybe. Yeah, not a bad house hack opportunity for somebody. I mean, they're all 3 rented, so we'd have to check on if they're month-to-month or fixed-term leases. This is the other problem for house hacking is you cannot break someone's lease, right? And also, we have a lot more just cause ordinances happening in Washington, which makes it difficult to remove someone. So if you wanted to own or occupy this, it may be a while before you could, so that's a problem. But anyway, that's not a bad one. That I should probably run some numbers on that. Let's put that in the cart. And seller intends to review upon, so no offer review date, which is good too. Speed and pressure to win. We want to lock it up and have the right to buy it before anybody else. Doesn't mean we have to buy it. We just want the right to buy it. Check out the 2 new, one in Seattle, both in Seattle. Southwest. This is over then in West Seattle, Elridge area, and this is North Seattle. Let's take a look. One's just came back on the market. One's fresh. Got a 9 unit for $2.1 million. Let's see the unit size. Yeah, it's got to be all 1-beds in a studio. 2.8 cap. That's fantastic. Sarcasm. 1953. Great location. Original hardwood floors, looks like. Small kitchen. That's from the 50s, 60s for sure. Check out the bathroom. And it's clean. These are great. I love this era, actually. I know the systems are probably not quite updated. The plumbing, electrical could be, but most likely aren't. But I sure like that era. That's a nice looking property right there, in my opinion. Let's check the other one. This is a 5 unit in the Ballard, Fremont, Green Lake area. So it's got a good mix, what I like, of a couple 2-beds and 3 1-beds, all ranging though in different sizes, square footage. That's interesting. Again, low cap. Everybody complains about the returns, and it is, you got to either put more down or you've got to budget for time to stabilize the property, get them up to market rents where this return is going to look better. But most stuff is not going to work day one. It's very unlikely. Rents need to catch up, but that's not a bad price for 5 units. And sorry, that's my alarm. And I think that was it for today. The seller finance multifamily. Let's take a look at that real quick. Oh, it's the same one in Seattle. So that one's offering, this one's offer seller financing. For any of you that are interested, I could find out what the seller's looking for. If they're looking for the buyer to propose something, my guess is they're probably going to want at least 20% down, but I'm not going to assume that. Maybe the seller will be more open to flexible terms if they get their price. But there is one seller finance opportunity in Seattle to get 5 units. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I know a lot of people like seller financing opportunities, so feel free to reach out, and thank you for watching.